Alright, so we are making high-speed connectors, and we're up to making the Quickwire. I've decided to make a copper ingot factory there, and to complement, because we're going to be using the those alternate fused Quickwire recipes from now on. So we'll just go over and start setting that up. Don't mind Randy's complaining. Alright. So we're going to start off with, just have a look. I just need to have a look at one of my other assembler factories. So we're at 11. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did, however. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 foots on the 4. Foots on the front of the 4th platform. Pretty sure that's what we need. So this is Quickwire. Yep. We go with our blueprints and we get our assembler by 3. It's 1, 2, 3. So the big, it was pretty much well. That's it there. What's it look like from this side? How much room is there? There's not much room there for... I think we'll just... It's not going to work very well for some of our setups. What about... I'll just put that down there for a sec. Makes it easy to copy and paste. If I did it this way, so we had right, so I can get, so I can't get 6 because that's, I can get 5. 5's not a very good number. So I think I'm going to it's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start it there. I think. Yeah. Not there. And not falling off the edge. Alright, so I think there. And that's going to allow more room behind. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Might as well build the whole floor out while I'm doing it. That's 9 on that side. There's probably room for a 10th one. But on this side. That's still not going to fit. So the question is, do I leave the gap? Or do I move it? No, we'll leave the gap. Alright, so we get rid of that. We get the assembler pole. Pop that one up. Keep forgetting to get rid of that first. There we go. And then we'll probably go. We'll start off with these 3. I think we're going to go with first. Fuse Quickwire at 77.8%. We want 6 of those. How many is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's 7, 8, 9. Rightio. Oh, that's going to make 420 Quickwire. One of the magic numbers. So what are we going to do? We're going to do... I need a splitter. So it is on the line, rightio. So we need... There'll be one there. And there'll be one here. And then we'll do one there. And that one there. Turn my volume down a bit on my headset. Where is the button? There it is. There we go. Alright, so get these in properly. And we get all this stuff done. We've got one on both sides. Yep. Ah, that's that. This is where I want to join them in the middle. But and I want to use smart splitters, so I might have overflow coming out this side. Maybe for one, and for the other one, because one of them is going to be coming from over there, the other one is probably going to come straight up from underneath. So the other one, the one coming up from underneath, well actually no, the other one's, well, it's going to come from the other factory over there, so it would make sense to come in at a higher level maybe? I'm trying to think what would be better here. And then the overflow. I think I know what to do here. How about we do... We're going to try Smart Splitter. So it's in the center. We'll do one of them. There. And one of them coming in from that way. Just trying to think. Now I reckon so if I wanted overflow for these two, the overflow has to come this way. So what about, so I need a merger. So I'm thinking about sending the overflow over the top. But it would need, well, it can be there. So that way there. If I go that way, alright. That's fine. What about coming from the other direction, so continuing the overflow? The overflow can't be... So that one's going to come in that way, that one's going to come in that way. Overflow is going that way. Just trying to think about it for the future. So that can go that way. And have Mark 4 going over there to be sunk down there. Yeah, we might do that. So I've left room for future overflow. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put a merger here. I have it at that height. That's going to go down. That's going to go up, face that way. give that some support. And then power. I'm kind of still tossing up how to do power. Sorry, my keyboard does a weird thing at the moment. I have to smash it. So I think I want to have a power connector there. That goes to doesn't micro nudge, it's very annoying. It does loud. That's really strange, that behavior. Alright, so that connects to that. They should now have power. No power. Okay, so, oh, well, that's still not connected to anything down below. Of course it's got power. Not. So you're coming from there. Alright, let's do this. There or there? On the line or next to the line? Cleaner. Rightio. Everything's got power. Let's alright, so I still haven't configured these properly. I was just working this bit out. I'll work out what's what in a sec. All I know is that's overflow. This supported, and then there will be okay. So Copper Ingot is 35 each, and copper is 170. No, is 5.8 each, a total of 35. Copper is 249, 29 each, total of 175. I'm going to do the Caterium on the lower level. And now I've screwed up. It's not hard to fix. Beautiful. And this one. That's my 6. That's my inputs. Overflows dealt with. Okay, so my outputs. It's going to be outputting. Oh, hold on, before I do that. These are going to be. Copper is going to be 29.175. So nice. So I mark 2 to there. And let's get my assembler, my assign here. Okay, so we've got high-speed connector. This is actually Quickwire. Okay, so we've got Copper Ingots. At 35. Divide 6 is 5.835 each. This is Copper Ingots, and it's 175, and 6 machines is 29. 0.175 each, and that's Quickwire at 420, 6 machines equals 70. 77.8 each. Is that right? 70, yep. Ah, okay, now I can see. I was looking at the clock speed, not the... That makes more sense. Cool. Alright, so that's my... I know what's going on here. So if the outputs... That's what I was trying to work out. 70 each. Then I'll actually need... That's a marked 2 belt from each of these. And that's going to go there, and we're going to go like that for our output. So that'll be 70, 140, 210. So that'll be a Mark III. Alright. That output is going to head this way. Now the height. Is that? Alright, okay. So if I was to go, if I wanted to avoid, well actually, what side's that on? It's on this side. I still reckon I'm going to stick to that height and we'll do which way am I going? Can't really cut across there. I should be going that way. So actually, so that's yep. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Actually, to be here. Right, that's a there. So that's going to jump across there. Is it? I'm going to go up a level. This is going straight across there, but it can't go through any of that junk. I'm going to go the other side. So that would be Yep, I can come here, over here. I can actually come underneath this. I'm not using this side at all, so I'm going to do that. So here, it'll be on this side. Yep, so if I went a few there, but here, oh, actually, how many is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I might do that. So it's 420 Quickwire. I'm not sure. I want to test this first. So I'll just put a spool of Quickwire in this box, and I'm going to see if it clicks. Yep, can't. How much? Is it just rubbing or is it fully clipping? Yeah, it's just not. It's not. Just I can't accept it. I'm sorry. I got standards. Right, there we go. That one to there. Okay, so in this case, the output I can make it in the center. If I put then I won't need these. Actually, hold on, no, I need to be offset either side, so I either I do it to there, I reckon. Yep, that's good. So now that can come down to pretty sure there. Beautiful. That lines up nicely, very clean. She's right there, mate. Who knows what's going on? So that one to there, and then I reckon. It's going to one here. It's all looking good. Yes, this is correct. Yep. Which one did I choose to be the high speed? It'd be this upper one, isn't it? Yeah. So I reckon I will yeah, so it's definitely this one. So when we'll do this. Oh. Perfect. Well, does it matter? No, because yeah, it does, because that's the cables coming in that direction. Yep. Right, that's the output of the Quickwire. Now let's feed the Quickwire. Right, so I need copper ingots over here. So we've got foundries by 3. Now I'm gonna feel like if I put it there, and that is there, and the next one's there, and the next one's there. That's trying to work out my optimal position. I think it's going to be there's one there. No. Nope. Let's put the foot there. what I've got to... That's there. That was there. That's what I want. Yep. Alright, so the arch is over the joint. On the 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that there. Yep. All right. That one to there. Oops. So 8 is what I'm going to pick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fair enough. 8's what it's going to be. Put my foundry pole down. This side, yep. Alright. Okay, so Deuterium. No, this is copper ingots. And I'll make a note. This is made in factory B. So that's 6 foundries. This is the copper alloy ingot. So that's actually greatly reduced. What's 1.75 divide 2? 75 divided 2 is 35.25. So 85.25? 87? $87.5. I was close. There we go. 2 machines perfectly at 87.5. So these two here. 3 and 4. Split up. Put this in between the 2 machines. And that one. We might do a mirror. So copper at 87.5. It'd be nice if there was a paste settings on the select recipe screen. I know you can do it with a keyboard, but it'd be nice just to do it with a button as well. No power, because I haven't done power yet. Ooh. I didn't put a awesome sink down. That's very important. How does that affect things? I think we can work around that. Yeah, I think that's fine. I haven't been doing this, but I reckon I should put our tarp construction. It's interesting because we get a black tarp because I've chosen black as my secondary colour. I don't mind that. What's the other one look like? Ah. Oh, just hold the wheel. Too much noise, I reckon. I think I like that a bit better. It's a bit mysterious what's going on there. I don't know. Man. this before. It's really annoying. You're just going to join there, my friend, like so. Okay. So I'm going to set up a couple of these while I'm doing it, so I can do all the maths, I think. Or maybe I'll just work out how many machines there are going to be, put the splitters there and do the rest later. Copper ingots. High-speed connector. We've got copper ore at 87.5 divide 2 equals 43.75. And iron ore, same amount, and output is copper ingot, and it is 87.5. 2 machines at, yeah, right. Oh no, it's 175. So it's 87.5 each. Yep. Okay, that's that one. So basically, any Quickwire. I feel like I've done that one already, but we'll come back to that. So this is another Quickwire. That's copper alloy ingot. So there'll be one here. Can I just put... might as well do the whole sign. And I'll just put... Where'd my spreadsheet go? Sometimes I do really stupid things like just close a spreadsheet. I don't know why. Right when I'm in the middle of it. Who knows? So I'm going to do this. That's just going to help me understand there's a machine there. I haven't built it there. And also this is going to be for alclad aluminum sheets. That's where a lot of this is going to be used. That's that one. Oops, that's not what I want. Then there's a Quickwire for IIF. That must mean what's IIF? It's got to be a iodine infused filter. That's what it is. So that's what this one will be for. Right, that's that one. And then I've got another Quickwire one for radio control units. That's at 43 point something. That's another one. And then I've still got 2 to go. So that'll be 2 machines for Quickwire for supercomputers. Right, that's actually going to get us going quite a ways. It just lets me know where to place some splitters. So helps me plan out so I don't have to redo some stuff in a bit. So there'll be if I put one here, there'll be a splitter. That'll be there. Another one there. Okay, but that's a pair. And then you'll have, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would probably do a pair and a pair. So I'd do another pair here, another pair there. That there. I'm going to cable them up later, belt them up later. I just want to get the foundations, the alignment. If I put those there, they don't look like they're floating. Right, so then I would put another pair, a splitter here. Then I'm going to need, there's two ways to do this actually. Actually I might do a pair here and a pair there, and then this, and then the center will be my overflow. So these actually could still be a smart splitter, I think. Think about that in a second, maybe not. But I'll definitely put one here for those two. And I'll do the same down here for these two sets. Yeah, no, these won't. These will have to move to here. Like that. Maybe one there. Alright, so I'm not going to do all the maths for those right now. All I wanted to know is where these resources were going. And where I can put the overflow belts. So I'm just going to do, to start off with, these ones. Make sure everything's supported. Yep, okay. So it's a Mark 2 into both of those. Excuse me. That's a Mark 2 to there. Because that was, yep. And whatever these two are, I don't care right now. But let's just say we're just going to do a Mark 3 to here and a Mark 3 to there. My overflow, oh, I'll put iron on the bottom and overflow straight through, and this will be copper. I'm not going to deal with the overflow at this point. Although I might flip these around. Yeah. Alright, and then the overflow can come out and run along here. That's fine. And the copper, so the incoming ore from underneath can be there and there, and that won't impact with anything else. Like so. And now we need truck stations down below. It's going to mirror this building layout. So that's on the halfway. And then there's so if I've got this right, yeah, that one there. And how much should I leave in between each one? You just cut him off, why don't you? Two. I'm not sure if we're going to use this many truck stations, but I'm just going to plan for that because I can't get another one here. So I think we're just going to stick with that. That's a lot of the work in this game, is figuring out how to bring resources in. It's quite interesting, all the stuff you go through. And you got to make it look good. All right. We'll do some power. Ooh, that's power is might have to do that, I think. That one. So So on the map, I hope, there we go. So iron 14 and copper 15. So we'll go with I might go iron 14, copper 15. No, I reckon let's grab oh, that so annoys me. You just don't know what rotation it is, do you? Jesus, look out. Yeah, I'm going to do... iron 14. Do that. Future upgrades. Because we do have a pure copper over there as well. But that's good, we can come in here. So this is Unload. This is number 14. Unload. Now I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like on the map. Yep. Very good. Gaz, hello, welcome. How are you this evening? Alright, that's all of that ready to go. And then we might change this around if this isn't correct. So iron. Oh, I think I got this right. Iron, perfect. Smack bang, all done. They're ready to go. I'll actually put power into the building and we'll just run the trucks and we're done. You missed the entire last minute because of an ad as soon as I said evening. That's right, I didn't miss you until 40 seconds into it, so it's all good. How's things? I'm doing well, Gaz. How about yourself? We're laying the foundations of our do that. Quickwire. Well, we're making Quickwire, but this is the we also made a new copper ingot building that's next to the Quickwire factory because we're going to be using that recipe and it makes sense to have it. I don't want to have to bring it across the other side of the city. Not bad, debating if it's too late for dinner. Wow. Food choices, hey? To dinner or not to dinner? That is the question. I'm just going to come into here like this. Right, they've got power. They've got power. We might as well run 2 trucks and then we'll run the output. they're going to run... I might have them run... Go in that way. No, in that way and out this way. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, I forgot they're not homing ammo. No, I had someone else behind me. These have just been building up here for ages. I use that excuse when my aim is way off. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. That's copper. So I'll do iron first. Time for a save then, wasn't it? Oh, it's going to be an accident here. Ah, it's a good run. Don't speak too soon, but... Right, save that. That is route number 14 iron. I have an issue with such large logistical flaws. The more room, the more adventurous and chaotic it can become. Yep. Alright, what's going on here? There it goes. Wow. Might put some barriers up. There it goes. My driving's not the best there. And this is the copper. That's a good thing about building all that like that earlier, is I just saved myself time now getting that set up. It was already there, ready to go. I like seeing all these trucks. Looks like I didn't leave a big enough gap between me and the other guy. I think we're going to come back and delete those nodes. I don't need nodes floating in the air at weird angles. Right, that is Um, let's get those nodes now before I forget. Alright, so I think we'll delete that node. Delete that node. I think this one too. And then that's fine. We'll see what happens. Here it comes. Yeah, no idea what happened, but it's fine. If that's that truck, I think it is. So what did I do wrong? Copper. Did I not set it to unload? I did. That's definitely iron. Let's go check that. I'll put some barricades up too. So what's this one coming? That's got coal. I think that's the truck, but there's something not right at that truck stop. Maybe it's set to unload and not load. That's a coal truck. There's no copper in it. I mean, that's your problem. Well, I've never actually run the copper here. The copper's there. I mean, that's your real problem. That looks good. What's it look like from a distance? I'm not going to get any better than that, to be honest. Oh, so it's just a normal node. Oh, it's better than a no node. Alright, how's it going to go getting up? What am I going to do? Halfway? I'm going to need to go... probably to there. No, something's not right here. I just can't get the right height. I don't think there is a right height though. Because it's not there. I tried, that's where I just was. Oh no. There is a right height, I'm just working it out. Old songs, new words, good evening, hello, how are you today? Good to see you. What's happening with you today? So that one, I reckon, I do want to get that there. I reckon that to there. So where's that? You reckon? I don't know. Straight. It's straight across there. Yeah, that might work. So I'm going from there to there. Good, thanks. I'm catching up with your tutorial streams up to around 28. Oh, nice. How do you plot your factory floor sizes? Is there a rule? Yes and no. There's one strict rule, and that is the distance between the factories can't be any more than 7, because that's the maximum a conveyor belt can be. So from the wall, I have a 4 meter foundation. I then have 2 tarmac. I have another concrete, 2 more tarmac, and a concrete. And that's where the next wall is. So that's why all my roads are like that, and they're all the buildings are spaced apart like that. As for the size of each one, you can see some of them line up and are nice, but then you'll get situations where they're not. and they're different sizes. Like you've got a size like that one and this one. There's a long one there. Part of that is trying to remove that too uniform look. You want to have it broken up. You want some T-junctions, and you want to make it a little bit more complicated. But I do try and fit. I'll either make a building like something like this that will be able to have 2 rows of constructors or assemblers or foundries, or I'll maybe go for just one row of a particular type. It depends how many you're going to have in that building over time. A bit more organic, yeah, that's it. I wouldn't say I'm cheating, but I've got my full spreadsheet of the entire build for the whole game of this playthrough already planned out. So when I go to do something like I need to see how much Quickwire I'm going to build, I can scroll through and see there's quite a few machines. So that's going to be a big building. So when I go, how big's this building going to be? I can plan it a bit more. Whereas other ones where there's only like 6 or 7 machines, I might make it a smaller building, and maybe I can make it taller by keeping it smaller. But you just got to try something. Try it for a few iterations, and it may not work. You may go, nah, I don't like that, but I do like this, and so you can just change one thing, and it's not that bad. It's not that complicated to do. It can be easy to overcomplicate things, or try and do it all correct the first go. Nice. So you initially go with an idea of how many machines you'll start with, and then it's a bit of a play by feel. Yep, that's exactly right. What's going on here? This is... Oh, the iron's not even coming in either. There was iron, but that's just because I had iron. I previously... Well, we'll fix that, won't we? Okay, if that's the case... Yeah, this is the iron here. Sorry, I just realised a few things. So that will be... This is totally planned, of course. That'll be to there. But I've definitely stuck to a format where, especially with these, well, the stackable poles or these ceiling mounts, of keeping everything exactly the same alignment. Hold on, that's not right. It's got to be there. By keeping that, and what I mean by that is if you look at on my website page there's some pictures of some pipes and how they're aligned, and it's got stackable. It's like you got a stackable, then a stackable, then a stackable, and a stackable. So keeping that consistency. Yeah, I really liked how you channel all the belts around the edge of your factories. Yeah, so keeping that consistency all the way through, and especially like not having mergers and splitters in that channel or around that outer edge of each building keeps a real consistent flow through the whole building. It's quite an important aspect of the whole playthrough, actually. The absence of split merges on the outer edges is something I'd not picked up on. Yeah, and in that link there, you can see I did actually put, that was something I set down as a goal right from the get-go. From other playthroughs, that's something that's really annoyed me, is they end up clipping belts and things like that, you know, like, I don't like it. Should be that 480. What's going on here? We have an incorrect belt. So I've gone the wrong way all the way through there. There are a couple of instances where you'll see I might have done it. I've tried my best to avoid it anyway. It's definitely made for a cleaner look, I reckon. Okay, so that's to there. Yeah, I can't deal with clipping either. I've been doing a playthrough in the same area, but it's all been logistic flaws on the machines. I like how you've spread everything out. Logistic flaws work great as well. Yeah, it's another great way of doing it. For me, in this playthrough, what I really wanted to focus on is getting that aesthetic style of seeing all the belts. That's why I've gone for it. It's going to be, with the exception of things like this here where I'm actively organising this because of how it all needs to be. There we go. It's all personal taste at the end. So that one should be that's another reason why this is done this way, with same thing. I've got the belts coming all the way along, and then I turn off to go up the conveyor lift. It's okay with Mark 1 and Mark 2 belts, but Mark 3 and Mark 4, things start to clip in and that, I don't like it. True, my playthrough has been microfactories and it's been fun messing with different build styles. Yeah, and that's generally what I do as well. I do exactly what you do there. Every playthrough has a different type of goal, a different thing I want to try out. I'll take stuff from an old playthrough, the past playthrough. Like this one in particular, I did want to use some trucks, some vehicles, but after seeing them working so well, I want to use more of them before I jump into trains. Can I beat him? No. I want to get some barriers there to prevent this from happening. Oh, actually, I want road high barriers. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, look, he's back and going again fine. It's like it never happened. So I've tried vehicle playthroughs like this in the past and they've been a bit of a hit and miss, but in this iteration of them, they seem to be working nicely. You can't have. Yeah. We'll just leave that. No one's going to fall off and die. I'm sure of it. Actually worked better than I expected. Maybe. Yeah, that's better than I expected. Really want more half or quarter. Definitely a what's that? A quarter sized road barrier would be really good. I suppose those corner barriers might be the answer here. That are coming in 1.1. Alright, let's go check how that's going now. We should have that's good. We should have some copper. I think I'll get back here, quickly run the belt of copper ingots over, and then we're going to wrap it up because it's getting past my bedtime, you know. But yeah, I'm liking seeing these multiple vehicles running through the city. So yeah, one of the main themes of this build I wanted to do was to have a city that was alive, and we're getting there. We're going to have trains underneath bringing more resources in. We haven't needed to do that yet. There's still plenty of resources in the immediate area using vehicles that I'm quite happy with still. Alright, they're all ready to go. Well, I might do the... I'm going to do the copper ingots at the top, I think. And we'll bring these in. It's going to be 175, so it's going to be a Mark III. So 3 and 4. The good thing about doing this maximum belt spacing is you can't connect the belt to the incorrect location. It'll only go to the right location because of maximum belt. So this here, oh no, it's at the back. It's at the back. So it's these two here. That'd be what? 3 would be. So that's 4. Yeah. So that's not going to work. It needs to be. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that symmetry. Right, we'll do the deuterium ingots the next episode. That'll get the Quickwire flowing, and then we just need to build cable, and we'll have high-speed connectors being built. for the Pioneer. That's overflow, yep. Okay, that's good. Okay, so they're all connected. They're all connected. Perfect. Alright, so that'll be fine. So I'm really happy with that. We've got more trucks coming in a different building. I need to do patterns on the floor. I'll make a note of that. Next episode. Arrows on floor. Right. Cool. All right. I do love how this truck over here always gets stuck on the building. It's quite funny. I wish you could see the truck routes on this map as opposed to being, you have to get in a vehicle to see all the routes. The map's a lot better than it used to be, but there's still a lot of room for improvement. And when 1.1 comes, look out. We're going to get those conveyor wall holes on all these intersections. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, so I needed... This is something we need to go around and do in every building, is put the tarp barrier here. Because there's one of these in every building. Well, whoa. Sin style, almighty creator of worlds, you miss a spot with concrete. I spoil normal land and trees. I've got to leave some for the animals to live around. How are you today, Sin style? 3 coupons today. You're just in time for this to see me wrap up for the day. I haven't seen any flexible framework for a while. So I've screwed up something somewhere and no flexible framework's being made. Oh no. Is that some there? No, that's... Oh, I'm just going to quickly go and investigate what's going on there. Oh, you're going to get a little bit of extra time. So that's that one. Versatile framework, yeah. So I've screwed up my modular frame somewhere. That would be this belt here. This empty belt. It'll be, I reckon, it'll be some screws that I've got to reconnect up. Just follow the empty belt. There, here we go. I'd say I've accidentally deleted it. When I've been doing these things. So that's would have been some points I haven't been making for a while. When I was tidying up, I tidied up too much. A pleasure. I thought I spotted some amongst the automated wiring heading to the space elevator. Versatile framework. Yeah, I thought so too, but yeah. Personally, I like how Conveyor Warhol sounds like Andy Warhol's brother. Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely made jokes of that in the past. Like, I need some Warhols, some Andy Warhols. All right, that's good. I would have been making points on the incoming resources to those assemblers for those modular frames, but there's more points for the versatile framework. Oh, I'm glad I worked that one out. I don't have to think about it tomorrow in the next episode. Hey, good time for a save. A few more vehicles getting around now, and 2 more going that way. I've still got a spare coal node I haven't used yet that isn't being used, but I'm not sure. We'll work out what that's going to be used for at some point. But yeah, things are happening. Well, in today's episode, we continued with the high-speed connectors. We set up the Quickwire assemblers, and then we went ahead and we set up the new Copper Ingot factory next to the Quickwire factory using foundries, using the alternate Copper Ingot recipe, and also setting up trucks underneath that factory on the ground floor, going to get some coal, some copper and some iron that was set aside ready. So that's all happening, and we got that running into the Quickwire assemblers. The next episode we'll be making the Caterium ingots. Those Caterium ingots, as soon as they get there, that Quickwire is already wired up to go to the high-speed connectors. So the last thing will be the cable to be automated, and then we'll have the high-speed connectors automated, and we'll move on to whatever's next. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.